from Milwaukee, where it is a balmy 3 degrees. This is Kurt Berglund with Pine Tar Baseball 1972 season set action. If you'd like to purchase the set of cards and a free copy of the game, contact me at berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. $12.99 gets you the PDF, and the game is free, and I'll send you the link. But before we get to the ball game for today, let's talk about a new sponsor to our channel, Tio Franco refried spicy jalapeno beans. It's good for you in terms of fat. It's good for you in terms of, well, sodium. It's good for you in terms of carbs. But the real bonus, the real benefit, 14% of your dietary fiber comes in 1/2 a cup of this goodness. That's right, my friends. If something is clogging up the works, this is your product. Tio Franco refried spicy jalapeno beans. It's gonna clear out the pipes, and that's what you're eating it for. And the taste, delicious. All right, let's talk about today's game. It's September 19th, 1972. Now, we know we must use as played lineups because when we don't, what happens? That's right, heads explode all over this great nation of ours. So we have to use the as played lineups. After all, when you get a game simulation like a baseball game, why would you want to create your own lineups? Why would you want the freedom to do that? You've been spending the better part of your sporting life sitting in the stands and saying you could do it better than the manager. But what the heck? Do exactly what he did anyway. In fact, go with the same substitutions too. And then when you're done, say, why did I do that? It's September 19th, 1972, and the Chicago White Sox are battling for first place with a dwindling schedule. There's 5 games. They are 5 games behind the Oakland A's in second place in the American League West standings, and they are in Oakland for the first of 2 games that basically will make or break their season. In real life, the game was won by the White Sox 8-7 in 15 innings. The opposing pitchers for the White Sox, Tom Bradley, a right-hander, you may know him from the Giants as well, will face Blue Moon Odom, the right-hander for the Oakland A's, who was their 3rd starter that season. We'll get to the starting lineups and get this game rolling right now. Cards are available in the new 1972 season set designed by me for Pine Tar Baseball. One more time, and my final plug of the afternoon. If you're interested in picking up the set, it's berglund.kurt@yahoo.com, and I will send you all of the info. Let's talk about the lineups. We are in the Oakland Coliseum for this first of this 2-game set. For the visiting Chicago White Sox, leading off in right field, it's Pat Kelly. Batting second in center field, Jim Little. Batting third at first base, it's American League MVP Dick Allen. Batting fourth in left field, Carlos May. Batting fifth at second base, Mike Andrews. Batting sixth at third base, Ed Spezio. Batting seventh and doing the catching, Ed Herman. And batting eighth and playing shortstop, it's Rich Morales. On the mound for the White Sox, it's Tom Bradley, not the former mayor of Los Angeles. Nope. It's the right-hander for the White Sox who had 40 starts on the 1972 season. He is a B pitcher the first 2 times through the order on the road, and then he becomes a C pitcher after that. He has strikeout modifiers on 55 and 77 and a maximum of 7 innings pitched, unless he's doing a really good job. For the Oakland A's, your starting lineup, written out by manager Dick Williams, goes like this. Bert Campaneris is the shortstop, leading off. Joe Rudi bats second in left field. He was in second place for the American League MVP award in 1972. Batting third in right field, Matty Alou. Batting fourth in center field, Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth at first base, it's Mike Epstein. Batting sixth behind the plate, Gene Tennis. Batting seventh at third base, Sal Bando. Batting eighth at second base, Dal Maxville. And batting ninth and on the mound for Oakland today, it's Blue Moon Odom. He is a 30-start pitcher in 1972. He is a B pitcher the first 2 times through the order, and then he keeps the B times 3 and subsequent times through the order. He has walk modifiers on 55 and 77. He can give you 7 innings of baseball unless he's doing really well, and then he can stay in there and keep going. Alrighty, so we are ready to go. Blue Moon Odom finishing those warm-up tosses, and we're ready now for some pine tar baseball. And the Oakland A's start this game 5 games behind. The White Sox start this game 5 games behind Oakland as we begin play today on September 19th, 1972. The pitch from Odom to Kelly is ball 4. Pat takes first base, and he is a threat to steal. So we'll see if Chuck Tanner, manager of the White Sox, wants to put a play on. Little steps to the plate. Odom to the belt, checks Kelly. And here's the pitch. Little's going to bunt, and he gets it down. It is bunted to Epstein, who's going to flip to Maxville, covering at first. And that moves Kelly into scoring position with 1 out for Dick Allen. Dick Allen was almost single-handedly taking the White Sox to the American League Western Division Championship in 1972. Odom to the belt, he checks Kelly. The pitch home to Dick Allen is strike 3, swinging on a changeup from Blue Moon. That's his first of the day. And with 2 outs, it's now Carlos May with a chance to drive in the first run of the game. Odom's pitch to Carlos is a base hit to right. Here comes Kelly around third. Matty Alou is charging, but he has a weak arm from right field, so that means Kelly's going to be safe on everything from except a 0 to 5. Kelly's being waved. Here he comes. The throw home to Tennis is not in time, and it's 1-0 White Sox on the RBI single by Carlos May. In a game the White Sox have to have. So Odom has surrendered his first run. Mike Andrews up right now. And May on first base. The pitch hit in the air to left. Joe Rudi is under it, and he will take it for out number 3, and that does it for the White Sox in the first inning, but they break out on top with a run. And in 1972, a run was a big deal. So, after a half inning, it's White Sox 1, and the A's come to bat, and here's Tom Bradley going out for his warm-up tosses. He will face Bert Campaneris, Joe Rudi, and Matty Alou in the bottom of the first. The pitch from Bradley is ball 4. Campy is aboard with the walk. Now Bradley and Ed Herman are going to have to team up to control Campaneris. Herman is a -11. That knocks Campaneris back to a 68. Let's see what they do with Rudi. Bradley to the belt, checks Campy. He's not going. The pitch is hit to left toward the line. Carlos May on the run, and Carlos is going to get there for the first out of the inning. Now it's Alou. Bradley to the belt. The pitch home. There goes Campy. The throw down to Herman. From Herman to Anders is not in time. Campaneris steals the base. And Alou takes strike one. Campaneris is in scoring position now with one out. Alou is slap hitter, but a big part of the stretch run for the A's. The pitch from Bradley to Alou is hit to right field. Here comes Pat Kelly. He's going to make the catch. Campaneris tagging. He will be safe. .45 or less, and he holds. He holds. So now with two outs, it's Reggie Jackson, Epstein on deck, Bradley to the belt. The pitch to Reggie. Hey, struck him out to get out of the inning. Bradley picks a good time for his first strikeout. And after one complete, it's now Chicago 1, Oakland nothing. We're replaying September 19th, 1972. A game won by Oakland 8-7 in 15 innings. Spezio, Herman, and Morales coming up. The pitch from Blue Moon. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 2 for Odom. One gone in the top of the second. Herman coming to the plate. And this one is looped to left, and that gets over Campaneris' glove. Base hit for Herman. And with one out, we have one on. And now it's Rich Morales, the shortstop. A trouble spot for the 72 White Sox was shortstop. Morales was the late season answer, I guess. Odom to the belt, checks Herman. The pitch. Hit to left on a line to Rudy. He's there, and he makes the catch for 2 outs. And now it's up to Tom Bradley trying to keep the inning going for Kelly, who's on deck at the top of the order. Odom to the belt, checks Herman. The pitch. And center field, not deep for Reggie. He's got it, and that retires the White Sox in the second. So we've played 1.5. White Sox don't score. They do have a hit in the second. And we go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Chicago. It's Epstein, Tennis, and Bando in the bottom of the second for Oakland. Pitch to Mike. Grounded to Andrews at second. He throws to Dick Allen, and there's one gone in the second for Oakland. Now it's Gene Tennis. Bradley winds and delivers. That's a base hit, but Bradley's a B. Let's see if he keeps it. No, it's ball 4. Tennis trots down to first base on the modifier, which is a B for Bradley's pitching on the road. So now it's Bando with one out and one on. Bradley wants him to hit it on the ground. Let's see if he can do it. Bradley to the belt, checks Tennis. The pitch. And that's driven deep. That's going to be over Little's head, and it's going to bounce off the wall. Tennis and Bando in a track meet, and that's not really anything anybody wants to watch. Tennis is going to score all the way from first. Little fires it into Andrews, and now the relay to third base. Not in time. Bando is safe sliding with a triple, and it's 1-1, and the A's have the lead run 90 feet away with one out, and Del Maxville at the plate. Blue Moon Odom on deck. See what they want to do with Maxie. Bradley will wind and pitch to Maxville. Here comes Bando. The squeeze is on. Maxville gets it down, right back to Bradley. He fumbles it. Now he fires to Andrews, covering at first base. The squeeze works. Bando scores an RBI for Maxville. And now there's 2 outs, and Oakland has a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the second. Blue Moon Odom coming up. Blue Moon can handle the bat in 72. A's lead 2-0. There's nobody on. 2-1. There's nobody on. Bradley's pitch is strike 3 swinging. So a hook gets Blue Moon for Bradley's second strikeout, and that will retire the A's. They come up with 2 in their second inning, however, and take a 2-1 lead. All of that on 1 hit, and none were left. Odom back out for the third inning. Kelly, Little, and Allen coming to the plate. Pat Kelly swings at the Odom offering and hits it to center field. Reggie Jackson back a few steps, but he's got room. And there's 1 man gone in the third. Little bunted successfully in the first. The pitch hit to left. Rudy toward the line, and he will get there for out number 2. Now it's Dick Allen. Nobody aboard. Blue Moon Odom. Allen 0 for 1. The pitch from Blue Moon. Hit hard, and it's to center field. It's going to split the gap. Rudy and Jackson is going to get to the wall. Here comes Dick Allen cruising into second base with a 2-out double. He's in scoring position for Carlos May, who singled in a run in the first inning. Odom to the belt, pitching carefully to May. The pitch. He lost him. Ball 4, and now there's 2 on for Mike Andrews, the 5th place hitter for the White Sox today. Odom in a jam. 2 on. Allen at second. May at first. The pitch home to Andrews. A line shot caught by Maxville, and that's 3 outs. And Odom escapes damage in the third. We've played 2.5. It's 2-1 Oakland. Top of the order for Oakland now in the bottom of the third. Campaneris, Rudy, and Matty Alou coming up. Campy, no official at bats. He walked and stole a base in the first. The pitch from Bradley. And that's a range check. Get to the kitchen. For the love of God, it's a range check. See where it's hit. Hit to short. It's through. It's past Morales, and it's a base hit for Campaneris. He's ready to cause more trouble. There's nobody out, and a fast man on first base. Herman behind the plate for the White Sox is a -11, so let's see if they send him anyway. Campaneris is a 68 to be safe. Bradley to the belt, the pitch to Rudy. There goes Campy. The throw down to Morales is not in time. Campy steals second base, his second base stolen of the day. And now Rudy's got a man in scoring position. Bradley on the ropes. Joe is 0 for 1. The pitch from Bradley is driven to left and deep. This is going to drive May to the wall, and it's gone. Joe Rudy with a 2-run bomb to give the A's a 4-1 lead in the bottom of the third. Nobody out. Bradley in a jam. Matty Alou 0 for 1. The pitch. Matty with a looper to center field, and that's a Texas League base hit. He's on. And now it's Reggie. Sox bullpen, they got to have this game. They're getting active. Dave Lemons and Cy Acosta are going to throw its double-barreled action in the bottom of the third for the White Sox. Reggie is 0 for 1. Bradley the belt. The pitch Grounded to Morales. He goes to Andrews for one. The relay to Allen. They get Reggie by half a step. It's a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play. Just what the doctor ordered for Tom Bradley. And now it's Epstein with 2 outs and nobody on. Mike is 0 for 1. The pitch from Bradley. He drills it right field and deep. That's going to send Kelly to the wall, and nobody's going to catch this one. It's out of here, and 5-1 now for Oakland. That's going to cost Bradley a letter grade as he drops to a C before the third time through the order. So now it'll be Tennis up there. And Dick Williams clapping happily in the Oakland dugout. Bradley winds and delivers to Tennis. And Gene hits it hard. This is to left down the line. Carlos May's going to have to go get it out of the corner. Tennis around first. He's going to take second. And now it's Bando coming up with Maxville on deck. Bradley's woes continue. The pitch to Bando. He walks him, ball 4. And now Maxville coming up. 2 outs. Maxie at the plate. A .224 hitter in 1972. Bradley the belt. The pitch home to Del Maxville, and I'm dropping dice left and right. And he strikes him out. Automatic on a 55. And that is strikeout number 3 for Bradley. So he finally gets out of the third inning, but allows 3 more runs to score. And it's a 5-1 lead for Oakland as we go to the 4th. All right, so the White Sox have some work to do. It's Spezio, Herman, and Morales coming up. If anybody gets on, Bradley or maybe a pinch hitter. We'll see what happens there. Odom with a 4-run lead now. Pitch to Spezio. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 3 for Odom. 1 gone in the top of the 4th. Now it's Herman. Ed Herman, 1 for 1. Pitch is hit to center. Reggie Jackson coming on, and he'll make the catch for 2 outs. Now it's up to Morales. Rich Morales is 0 for 1 today. The pitch from Odom. He strikes him out. Strikeout number 4 for Blue Moon, and his first 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 5-1 Oakland on September 19th, 1972, as we are replaying this game from the stretch run made by these two teams, with Oakland coming into the game with a 5-game lead in the division. Odom will face Bradley, and then Campaneris and Rudy will get their turns here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch to Blue Moon is hit to right, and that's Little. It's Kelly, sorry. He will make the catch for the first out in the 4th inning. 1 gone, and now Campaneris, who's caused all sorts of problems on the bases today. Bradley winds and delivers. Grounded to Andrews. He's going to throw to Dick Allen at first for the out, and there's 2 gone in the 4th, and now it's Rudy. Bradley drops to a D now, 3rd time through the order, so let's see how long he's able to stay in there. This is hit to left. Carlos May back a few steps, but he's got room, and that will retire the side. So we've played 4 in Oakland, and it's 5-1. The soon-to-be world champs leading the White Sox. for Chicago in the top of the 5th, it'll be Bradley, and then the top of the order with Kelly and Little coming up. But that's going to do it for Bradley. Yeah, that's going to do it for Bradley. Steve Keeley is warming in the bullpen. He is going to take over the pitching duties. And the pinch hitter for Bradley is going to be Tony Muser, backup first baseman for the White Sox. And a left-handed pinch hitter. Give you Bradley's numbers on the day, not the performance he wanted. 4 innings pitched, 2, 4, 6 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 5 runs, all earned, and 1 home run allowed. Here comes Muser. Kelly is on deck. Sox want to get something going here. Top of the 5th, they're down by 4. The pitch is grounded to Campaneris. Campy's got it and throws to Epstein for out number 1. Kelly up now with 1 out and nobody aboard. Odom cruising since a rough first inning. The pitch grounded to Bando. He's got it. Fires to Epstein, and that's 2 down. And now it's Little. Pitch to Jim from Blue Moon Odom. Ground ball short. Campaneris one more time. Fires to Epstein. We're halfway through this one, and Blue Moon has retired 7 in a row. It's 5-1 Oakland as we go to the bottom of the 5th. We have a new pitcher, Steve Keeley, a right-hander who appeared in 40 games for Chicago in 1972. He is a C pitcher with a strikeout modifier on 77. He has 2 innings pitched. And he takes over in time to face Matty Alou, Reggie Jackson, and Mike Epstein in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch to Matty is a range check. Get to the kitchen, for the love of God, it's a range check. 66 is to third base. That's Spezio. And Spezio is neutral. And that means Ed's going to make the play and fire to Dick Allen for the first out of the inning. Now it's Reggie Jackson coming up. Reggie, 0 for 2. Strikeout and a double play on the day. Not a good one for Mr. October. This is grounded to third. Spezio one more time to his right. Gloves it and throws to Allen for 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. Now it'll be Epstein. 1 for 2 for Mike. The pitch grounded to Andrews. Mike's got it. Fires to Allen, and the A's are done in the 5th. A 1-2-3 inning for reliever Steve Keeley. We go to the 6th. It's 5-1 Oakland, and the A's are in control of this one to this point. But now it's the meat of the Chicago order. Allen, May, and Andrews coming up for Chicago, and they are desperate for a win. So let's see what happens here. Odom winds and delivers to Dick Allen. It's a range check. Hit to Epstein. Can Mike make this play? Yes, he can. He's neutral. He gloves it and steps on the bag for 1 gone in the top of the 6th. 8 in a row retired for Blue Moon Odom. Now it's Carlos May. Carlos, 1 for 1 with a walk. The pitch to center, not deep. Reggie Jackson's there. 9 in a row retired for Odom. And now Mike Andrews hoping to get a 2-out rally going. Mike is 0 for 2. Odom has allowed only 3 hits in this ballgame. The pitch to left. Here comes Rudy. And there go the White Sox. 10 in a row for Odom retired. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-1 Oakland. Keeley out for his second inning of work. It'll be Tennis, Bando, and Maxville for Oakland coming to the plate. Gino is 1 for 1. And Gino's got himself a base hit to right field. He goes the other way. It drops in front of Kelly. And he's on with a single. Now it's Bando. Sal is 1 for 1. A big triple in the second. Drove in the first Oakland run. Keeley to the belt. The pitch home to Sal Bando. He lost him. That's ball 4. Now there's going to be more action in the Chicago bullpen as Acosta and Lemons get up again. There's 2 on with nobody out. And it's Maxville at the plate. Dal 0 for 1 with a bunt, a squeeze bunt in the second. Pitch. A comebacker, gloved by Odom. He's going to spin and fire to Morales for 1. The relay to Allen is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing double play. Tennis advances to third now for Odom, and Keeley is close to getting off the hook. Tennis 90 feet away. Odom, 2 outs. And Blue Moon is 0 for 2. Keeley to the belt. The pitch. He lost him. He walks the pitcher. Now there's A's at the corners. First and third for Campaneris, who's been a thorn in the side of the Sox today. First and third. Do they want to make a move? They do, but they're not gonna. It's gonna be Keeley. Campaneris at the plate. There's 2 men out. Tennis at third. Odom at first to pitch home. Struck him out on the strikeout modifier of 77, and that is 3 outs. Keeley wriggles off the hook, and after 6 complete, it's 5-1 Oakland. It's September 19th, 1972, and those A's are closing in on their second consecutive American League West championship. But the White Sox want to have something to say about it, so they're scrapping for every win they can get. In the top of the 7th to face Blue Moon Odom, it'll be Spezio, Herman, and Morales for Chicago. If anybody gets on, Keeley or a pinch hitter. I'm thinking a pinch hitter. Spezio's 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. Odom winds and delivers. Ground ball, Campaneris. He's got it and fires to first for out number 1. And that is 11 in a row retired by Odom. Now it's Ed Herman. Ed is 1 for 2 on the day. He has one of the White Sox 3 hits. Pitch from Blue Moon. He lost him. Ball 4 on the walk modifier. So the Sox have a base runner. It's the top of the 7th. Rich Morales is due. Rich Morales has been due most of his life. And so we're going to see a pinch hitter, I think, for Rich. The bench, a little sparse for those. Oh, boy. For those White Sox, So they're going to call on Jay Johnstone, a young outfielder at this point in his career, to hit for Morales in the 7th and try and get a rally going. A little bit earlier to pinch hit than I like, but desperate times and desperate measures. Odom from the belt checks Herman at first. The pitch home to Jay Johnstone is hit to right. Matty Alou toward the line. He's going to get there and make the catch for out number 2. Now it's Keeley, and he will not bat. So it's going to be... oh, boy. It's going to be... oh, jeez. They're going to go with George Orta, getting his career started, and not well. But he's going to bat for Keeley. In the 7th. All right, so Blue Moon with Herman still at first base. 2 outs now. The pitch to George Orta. And of course, George Orta drills this thing. Let's see how far it goes. Odom's a B. There is a runner on base. And that'll be a base hit for Orta. Now we're going to start a philosophical discussion about whether a 0 is an even number, but we're going to say that it is. But Herman is slow, and so that's going to stop Herman at second base. So Orta comes through with a single, and now it's Kelly at the plate with 2 on and 2 outs, and that's going to get action in the Oakland bullpen. Bob Locker starting to throw for those A's, along with Dave Hamilton. So it's double-barreled action in the A's bullpen. And now Odom's got to get himself out of trouble. 2 on, 2 outs for Kelly. Odom to the belt. The pitch to left. There goes Rudy toward the line. He dives. He's got it. Joe Rudy with a nice play. And that kills the White Sox rally in the 7th. So they leave 2, but do not score. And we go to the bottom of the 7th, time to stretch them out in Oakland. It is 5-1 A's. See what kind of shenanigans we're going to have to play with the lineup here. Johnstone is out. They're going to leave Orta in to play shortstop, which is yikes, is all I'm going to say about that. Rudy, Alou, and Jackson are due in the Oakland 7th, so they're going to go with Dave Lemons, a left-hander. And that pretty much takes care of that. All right, so Lemons is on. He can give you 2 innings. Keeley went 2 innings. He allowed 2 walks, struck out 1, no runs allowed. Lemons on the road is a B with a walk modifier on 77. He can give you 2 innings in relief if you need him to. He had 13 appearances in relief and 18 starts in 1972. He is a left-hander. Facing Rudy to start the bottom of the 7th, and the A's are looking for insurance. The pitch. And that is grounded to Orta, who gloves it and throws accurately to Dick Allen, much to the shock of his entire team in the dugout, including manager Chuck Tanner. And there's 1 gone in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's Alou to face Lemons. Lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch, he hit him. He hits Matty Alou, and down to first goes the right fielder for Oakland. So now it's Jackson. Reggie 0 for 3. Lemons to the belt. The pitch home. Grounded to Orta. He goes to Andrews for 1. The relay to Allen is a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play. The second double play Jackson's grounded into today. And that retires the A's in the 7th. And Orta's successful start to the double play is leaving Chuck Tanner breathless in the Chicago White Sox dugout. All right. We're at the top of the 8th now. Locker and Hamilton still working for the A's in the bullpen, and Little, Allen, and May up for Chicago. 2, 3, 4 hitters as they're feeling desperate. In danger of falling 6 games behind the pace. The pitch from Blue Moon Odom is chopped on the infield. It's off Blue Moon's glove. Little's going to beat this one out, and he is safe. And there's a start to the White Sox 8th. Now it's Dick Allen, 1 for 3 on the day. Odom. Got to be careful with the American League MVP. To the belt. The pitch home. And that's ball 2. Allen ahead on the count. Ball 2. Pitch is ball 4. 2 on now. And here comes Dick Williams, and he wants a new pitcher. It's going to be Dave Hamilton coming on to face Carlos May. Tell you about Blue Moon Odom's numbers is he ran out of gas in the 8th inning. There we go. Blue Moon Odom, 7 innings pitched. He allowed 5 hits. He walked 4. He struck out 3. And he allowed 1 run. It was earned so far, but 2 runners on base are his responsibility. Little at second, Allen at first. Hamilton is on. At home, he is an A+. He is an A pitcher. Give you 2 innings. He has no strike. He has no modifiers. He relieved 11 times in 1972. He had 14 starts. Carlos May is 1 for 2. He's at the plate. Mike Andrews is on deck. There's nobody out. The pitch home to Carlos. And we've got an error check. Alrighty. Let's see where this one went. A 10 is back at the pitcher. That's Hamilton. He's got an error number of 4, so 4 or less. And he boots it. He does not boot it. That is lined right back to him, and he gloves it for out number 1. Now it's Andrews. Mike 0 for 3. Hamilton to the belt. The pitch home. Ground ball knocked down by Bando. He goes to Maxville for 1. The relay to Epstein, not in time. Andrews beats the rap at first base. It's a fielder's choice. Retiring Allen on a 5-4 putout. Little makes third, and Andrews safe at first. So there's White Sox at the corners now for Spezio. And now Raleigh Fingers is going to start to throw in the Oakland bullpen. Locker still throwing. So Locker and Fingers, and Spezio's at the plate. Hamilton to the belt. The pitch to Spezio, who is 0 for 3. The pitch is ball 2. Ball 2 to Spezio, thanks to Hamilton's A grade. Now it's Spezio ahead in the count. The pitch home to Hamilton is a range check. Ooh, let's see where this one went. It's a range check. '94 went to third. Sal Bando. Can Sal make the play? But Sal's only neutral. He's not positive, and that's going to get off his glove for a base hit. That's going to score a little from third. It's 5-2. Andrews will stop at second, and that brings up Herman, a left-handed batter with 2 outs. And Chuck Tanner's not loving that matchup. Herman is the tying run at the plate. And it's going to be time for Rick Reichart to do some pinch hitting for Ed Herman. So it's first and second, White Sox runners. And here comes Dick Williams. He wants fingers. And he's going to get them. So, Reichart, a right-handed hitter, pinch hits for Herman to hit against Hamilton, and Dick Williams doesn't like the matchup, so he's going to Raleigh Fingers, who will bat in the 9th spot in the order. And no, he won't. They're going to make a double switch. He's going to bat in the 3rd spot in the order. And we're going to get a new right fielder for Matty Alou to bat 9th, and that's going to be Angel Mangual. So Mangual will bat 9th and play right. And Alou comes out of the ball game. All right. So Reichart now has to face a right-handed pitcher. Let's tell you about Raleigh. He is a C pitcher at home. 65 appearances on the 1972 season. Strikeouts on 55 to 60 and 77. And he can give you 2 innings. And Reichart, they want him to put a charge into one, so they're going to let him bat. First and second, 2 outs. White Sox down by 3. Fingers to the belt. The pitch home. Hey, struck him out. Raleigh gets him out of trouble. They score 1, but that's all. It's 5-2 after 7.5. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and Oakland's holding a 3-run lead. So let's see what they want to do here. We're going to get a new pitcher, or are we? Yeah, we are. No, we're not. No, we're not. They're going to stick with... They're going to stick with Lemons, the left-hander, because Epstein is up first. The new catcher is going to be... Yeah, what the heck? Chuck Brinkman. Brinkman will bat in the 7th spot in the order. Lemons is in the 8th spot, due to lead off in the bottom or in the top of the 9th, but he will, of course, not be doing that. But they do want him to try and finish this inning. Saya Costa is still throwing in the White Sox bullpen. And Lemons will face Epstein, and then we'll see if they let him in to face Tennis and Bando or go to Acosta. The pitch from Lemons to Mike is hit to right. It's high but not deep. Pat Kelly under it, and that's one gone. Now it's Tennis, and here comes Chuck Tanner. That's it for Lemons, and it'll be Cy Acosta coming on. Lemons went an inning and a third. He hit a batter, but had no other stats. And Acosta will bat in the 8th spot in the order, but he won't hit in the top of the 9th in all probability. So, Tennis now up against the right-hander Acosta. Cy is an A-plus pitcher on the road. He has walks on 55 and 77, and he can give you an inning. The pitch to Gino. To left, high but not deep. Carlos May under it, and that's 2 gone, and now it's Bando. Sal 1 for 1, 2 walks, and a run-scoring triple on his ledger. And now he whistles this one to left field right between Orta and Spezio, and it's a base hit for Bando. Maxville 0 for 2. Acosta to the belt. The pitch home to Maxey. Comebacker, gloved by Acosta. He's going to flip to Dick Allen. And that will retire the A's in the bottom of the 8th. So we go to the 9th. Last chance saloon for the White Sox. Fingers back out to try for the 4-out save. It's Orta. No, I'm sorry. It's a pinch hitter. Then it's Orta. And then it's Pat Kelly at the top of the order. So the pinch hitter to face Fingers will be... Oh, my God. The pinch hitter to face Fingers will be Luis Alvarado. And when Luis Alvarado is your choice to pinch hit, you know the bench has gotten thin. All right, so Alvarado against Fingers would seem like a mismatch. But let's see what happens. Raleigh winds and delivers. And, of course, he walks him to start the 9th inning. After I said that, Alvarado trots down to first base, shaking his head, and now it's George Orta. Orta singled in his first at-bat when he pinch hit back in the 7th. White Sox clinging to life here. Nobody out, 1 man on. Orta at the plate, Fingers to the belt, the pitch home. Hey, hit it in the air to center field. This is Reggie Jackson coming on, and that's 1 man out. Now it's Kelly. Pat is 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. The pitch. And he loses Pat Kelly. There's 2 aboard now with 1 out. And the tying run comes to the plate, and Jim Little. Dick Allen standing in the on-deck circle, and Dick Williams vaping in the Oakland dugout. 2 on, 1 out, both by walks. Little is 1 for 3. The pitch. Grounded to second. That's Maxville. He goes to Campaneris for 1. The relay to Epstein, not in time. A 6-4 put out on Kelly, as Alvarado advances to third, and Little is safe at first, and that means Dick Allen's coming to the plate as with 2 outs in the 9th inning, and he is the tying run. If he takes Fingers deep, we're tied. Fingers to the belt. This is the ball game right here, sports fans. The pitch to left and deep. Oh my gosh, Rudy to the track, to the wall. He's got it for the third out. The Oakland A's win the ball game 5-2. Dick Allen, one more biscuit for breakfast, and he ties this game. But no, Raleigh Fingers beats Dick Allen and the White Sox. He gets the save. Odom gets the win. And Bradley takes the loss. For the victorious Oakland A's, 5 runs on 6 hits. And they committed no errors. For Chicago, 2 runs on 6 hits. And they committed no errors. Once more, Odom the winner, Bradley the loser, and Fingers the save. September 19th victory for Oakland means that they are 6 games in front and have just about delivered a knockout punch to the 72 Chicago White Sox. This is Kurt Berglund. I'm so glad you joined me for this game. If you're interested in picking up this set of cards, it's berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. I hope you have a good day. And stay safe. So long, everybody.